You're locked on to the number one radio station. Number one radio station. In the mix. The mix. And we ain't stopping.
You guys have the best music.
What we call drug is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us sin. Well, around here, between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin. Wow. Nigga.
What up? You're listening to AZUR Radio, Arizona Underrated Radio. And you rocking with the one and only hot boy of Tucson, DJ Cash.
It's DJ Cash.
And we back for another SayLess episode. And today I got a new special guest. He is a local artist here in Tucson. And I want to say a local entrepreneur as well out here in Tucson. So I'm going to let him introduce himself real quick. Go ahead.
What's down, man? It's your boy Hesus DaGod. Born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, but I'm hailing out here in Tucson, Arizona.
Know what I'm talking about? So, a couple things I want to talk to Hesus DaGod about, you know what I'm saying? This to me is a real special interview. This is one of the elite artists out here in Tucson. Just so y'all know how I found out about Hesus DaGod, and I tell him this all the time, every time, you know what I'm saying, we get to talking about how we linked up and met and stuff like that. When I first came out here to Tucson 3 years ago, I researched through social media, you know what I'm saying, music artists and stuff like that. And the one person that kept popping up on everything was Hesus DaGod, you know what I'm saying? So his videos, you know what I'm saying, his social media, just everything under Tucson, Arizona music artists, that's what was popping up or whatever. So with me being a new person here and me being in the industry, you know what I'm saying, I tried to reach out to him. But Hesus DaGod wasn't having that at first, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't, he like, man, fuck all that, you know? I don't know who you is, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can move around with all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I fell back.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
But at the same time, though, he wasn't the only one that did that, you know what I'm saying? And so it didn't rub me the wrong way. It was like, damn, is everybody out here like that? Because when I came out here, you know, I'm from Chicago. People see the dreads. I got tattoos on my face and stuff like that. So, you know, people not seeing the business side or how I'm approaching and how I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just how the book look, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with that or whatever. So I took a lot of L's in the beginning, but I continue to watch Hesus DaGod and I continue to watch him grow, you know what I'm saying? And now 3 years later, this man is on a whole totally different level than what he was back then, and I ain't gonna stunt. I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you really you been putting in the consistent work and you reaping the benefits, and that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
So fuck whoever hating, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got them haters out there just like I do or whatever. But
you need them.
You do, because shit, they keep your name in the streets. They keep you flowing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before we talk about your music, let the people know where you told them you from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans. I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I represent the 6th Ward. I'm not gonna say I lived there all my fucking life, but that's my base. Another part of the city is Uptown 3rd Ward. That's where my daddy's side of my family. So you got my mama's side of my family, and you know they from the 6th Ward. That's 6th Ward area. And then my dad and them, they from Uptown 3rd Ward area. If you know about New Orleans, just broken up in the wards and shit like that.
So is it still broken up in the wars like that, even after like the hurricane situation?
That's just how the city built. A lot of people get a understanding of New Orleans and what it is. New Orleans is comprised of wards. Really, technically, if you don't live in a ward, you don't even really live in New Orleans. So from 3rd Ward all the way up to the 17th, that's how the city is kind of like broken up. You got 3rd Ward, 4th Ward, 5th Ward, 6th Ward, 7th, all the way up to the 17th. And most of I went to school in the East, in the 9th Ward, but I got family in the 6th Ward, then I got family in the 3rd Ward, so I kind of played around and shit. Yeah, like.
Well, so is it, from what I hear, all the wards beefing with all the wards? So is that how it go?
No, that's definitely not how it go. It's just like all the wars not beefing with the wars, but it'll be some shit like it'll be this how it started out back in the G, like some niggas from uptown to meet some niggas downtown at the parade and they're fighting. Now they say, okay, well uptown beefing with downtown. Well, no, let's get more specific. These niggas is from Magnolia Project is beefing with some niggas that was from the St. Bernard Project, but they from a certain side of the project. So it don't be the whole war beefing. It be like these clique of niggas beefing with these clique of niggas. But eventually it be like, it's kind of like a little uptown, downtown little vibe type. Niggas is kind of, they move different or whatever. But for the most part, it ain't just wars just at each other top. It be more so secluded beef. Like,
okay,
this clique of niggas don't like these clique of niggas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long you been out here in Tucson? And what made you come out of Tucson?
I came to Tucson originally 2016. I was flown out here by a record label. They was gonna sign me. The word was they wanted to sign me. I guess I resisted the signing and was like, I'd rather just be business partners with y'all. And I wound up just working for the dude Tool Spot Company. And what happened was I just kind of started doing my own little rap thing outside of what they had going on. And then I just stuck
with it.
Yeah.
So I know you recently been back, you know what I'm saying, to New Orleans. You take frequent flights all across, you know what I'm saying, places and stuff like that.
You know I'm out here.
So is the scenery different from what it was when you first came out here?
Fucking right. New Orleans is gentrified. Before I left, my grandma ain't had no white neighbors. And not to say nothing against no white people, it's not even racist. It's just me growing up in New Orleans was predominantly black. You know, we didn't have really too many white people.
So everybody mixed in like Tucson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like Tucson. There's still a lot of black people there. But the white people was there. They own homes. They live in there. They got Airbnbs.
So,
at the parades.
So all the projects gone?
Damn near, but the projects been gone since Katrina. They took the projects, knocked them down, and put nice little townhouses in them. Nice townhouses.
So it looked better out there.
Yeah, since Katrina, it looked better, which people don't really know. They think, oh, this city must have been. No, it was a lot of places that got flooded and it looked ugly, but they done revamped a lot of shit. It's that, you know what I'm saying? It's almost 20 years later after Katrina.
So how you feel about Tucson?
But me, I like Tucson. I like Tucson because I like that you could be you could just be who you want to be here. You don't have to mingle with people. You don't have to be amongst no crowd or nothing. But if you choose to, you go run into some weird shit. You might run into some out of towner shit. You might it's a melting pot of shit you could fuck with here. You can
definitely
get into
a melting
here.
pot.
Yeah, and I feel like this bitch. I love it because it's still, even though it's a melting pot, it give you opportunity and freedom and room.
I'm gonna put you on blast. You say you love it, but you ain't always love it though. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck no.
So you grown to love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I grown to love this bitch. I had wound up. I found out that this bitch was weird. See, when I was struggling, I was catching the bus. I was on the bus line around all these people. I see it's a lot of tweakers. It was a lot of tweakers. They got a lot of fucking meth heads downtown.
Yeah.
And when I try to get on a rap scene, it was like, it was hate. But that's how it be in anybody local rap scene. It was mild hate, if you want to ask me.
But to be honest though, you felt like the hate was because you was an out of towner.
Fucking right. But see, like I said, like I got this when I went to Dayton, Ohio. I was getting hate to the point where niggas wanted to fight and shoot, and it was up. Like it was up with like they cried a little bit. Like when you go to Black City, you get on a local scene. I don't know how it is in Chicago, but the niggas that's from there and you not from there, they gonna resist.
It's in any neighborhood. And so if a motherfucker shooting a video, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker try to see who shoot a video, because 9 times out of 10, we know everybody in the neighborhood. Motherfucker been and made a call like, hey, such and such shoot a video. You try to pop out to it or whatever. So and we out on the block and we just see a motherfucker shooting videos like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Type shit or whatever. But my thing is, those cities, the cities where we come from, and maybe the city that you was in when you was in Ohio or whatever, is built like that. Tucson not built like that. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't
so
built like that.
and we not coming out here starting no crazy mess or nothing. So I didn't understand that first, which that's why I kind of had a dislike at first.
Remember I was telling you? I said you covered with your...
You told me, you know what I'm saying? You see, he told me. I was all green, wet behind the ears, because, you know, I'm from Chicago. So I'm like, I'm trying to come out here be... We're smoking that gas right now.
Bad.
I come out here, I'm from Chicago. I come out here to try to, you know what I'm saying, meet people and stuff like that, network. And you can't really walk up the street. You know what I'm saying? And people walking their dogs and all type of stuff. So I ain't trying to be like the whole gangster mode. I'm trying to be the businessman when I come out here. And he like, man, you trying to do this, do that, man. He like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember exactly what he said, but he sure was trying to tell me. And then shortly after that, I started doing what he was doing at one point in time. And I was like, damn, he tried to tell me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because when you come with the open arms, they like, all right, let's take advantage of that. They feel like when you come and smiling and say, yeah, let me put all the rappers on. I like everybody. I won't fuck with you. I won't fuck with you. I won't fuck with you. They like, oh, he don't know that 80% of us don't like each other.
But it's going to help the city, and it's going to help each one of them individually, because the city is being seen. And if the city is being seen and you doing your due diligence,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? With your work and your music career, then if the city is being looked at, you know what I'm saying, and the music scene in the city is being looked at, then y'all being looked at. But if y'all ain't fucking with each other, it's no real music scene, it's no real build, and it don't get seen. Everybody get missed.
Right. So when you got a mind frame, usually a city, the reason why it's a small city, when you think about cities in general, then you think about rap music. You're going to think about Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Miami.
Facts.
You're not going to ever think about these small cities, even if a nigga came from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's not a city that we about to go down there and see where all the Tuscaloosa rappers at. Now, Baton Rouge done bust through. Some certain cities will get this, but it's not because they come together because they see somebody do it first. For Baton Rouge, it was Boosie.
And I'm glad you said that, because for Canada, it was Drake. For Pittsburgh, it was Wiz Khalifa. For the Carolinas, it was the Baby. And once that person opened up the door, the floodgates is open for all the artists behind them. Them opportunities that wasn't there before until that one artist broke out.
Now, the city got to yes man that one click. It don't matter what happens is, say for example, you got 100,000 motherfuckers. 10,000 gonna be haters. They gonna be more vocal than the other people because the other people just won't listen. So the pushback, you gonna have to. The Baby smashed the nigga. He was already hot for the rap shit, but when he bodied the nigga in Walmart, it was just like.
Yeah, stuff like that, dude. You know what I'm saying?
It be certain ass. These niggas ain't just rappers that got hot in their
But
city.
some of them out here do have situations that, you know what I'm saying. And this another thing too. Tucson don't promote those type of artists, and that's why we had this radio station, and that's why I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because the music scene that they promote is more like Mac Miller, backpack college, you know what I'm saying, lyrical rap type stuff. Yes. And hip hop and rap, to me, is the streets. Even though it may be violent, it may be ugly, it may be nasty, but that's what actually run it. If you think about all the lyrical artists that really got famous in the rap game, you could probably count them on one hand, maybe even two. But all these other rappers, even if they one-hit wonders or whatever, that may have changed their life, whether they spent their money the right way or the wrong way or whatever, you know what I'm saying, got to some money because they made, I like to call it ear candy type song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Ear candy.
Because if you think about candy, there's all different types of flavors out here. You can pop some Skittles and be like, this good. Then you can pop. Then you can take a bite of a Snickers and be like, this good too. You see? But this chocolate and this some other shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's what music is. When the next new flavor, the next hot thing come out, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's ear candy to me. You know what I'm saying? And people take it too personal. It's still entertainment at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like if they stop hating on each other and respect each other's grind You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to be friends with one another, but just respect each other. I see y'all over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me get my shit up, my shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And it'll do better for the city, and then that people can see from the numbers who that person is, which somebody end up doing a feature with that person who has a connection, and that'll open up the floodgates for the city.
Mm-hmm.
So while we talking about that, real quick, I want to get into play one of these songs real quick when we take this break. And the song that we about to play that you sent me is called Out of My Feelings. Can you give the people or describe maybe a little bit of what that song is or how you came up with that song?
Out of My Feelings, I came up with, I'm going to be honest with you. Out of My Feelings came up, I was on the highway and the beat was playing in the car. That's usually how I come up. The beat came and I was like, oh shit, out of my feelings. Out of my feelings, yeah. Out of my feelings. And it just, I just want to make max. I was mumbling it. And then I was like, okay, I like that part, but then let me go back and fill in the words. But then when it came to do the verse, I had already had a verse to a whole nother song. Pull up in the Equinox, 2 pounds in the speaker box. That was supposed to be a chorus and a verse to a whole nother song. I was like, but that rock with that. Let me put that on that. And that was the song.
And that's how it came about. That shit catchy than a motherfucker. I heard that motherfucker one time, and I'm talking about as we sitting here setting everything up, I guess I must have just unconsciously kept saying this shit. He was like, you like that song? I didn't even know I was steady saying that shit is catchy than a motherfucker. All right, so real quick, about to take a quick break, you know what I'm saying? We're going to come back and we're going to talk to Hesus DaGod about a couple more things. But coming up next, we got Hesus DaGod with Out of My Feelings. Let's go.
Yes, we're back again.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay-ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck-mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America.
Hey, welcome back. You are listening to AZUR Radio, Arizona Underrated Radio. And I am DJ Cash, and I'm sitting here with Hesus DaGod. And before we went on break, you know, we got to listen to one of his recent songs he got coming out. Now, I know Hesus DaGod for a while. Like I said, I've been watching him ever since I showed up in Tucson. I actually thought he was from Tucson until, you know, I really got to meet him and chop it up with him. And he told me from New Orleans and stuff like that. How did you get into doing those major shows? Because I seen you perform for some big names at the Rialto. So for artists out there that's like trying to, you know, get in that type of scene and do those type of shows, like how did you get to that, if you don't mind letting us know?
Yeah, the homie, man, I ain't even gonna cap. It was like Nick Gonzalez is, when he introduced himself, he was like, I can get you a show opening up for Twister. I've been looking at your music and shit, you tight. I don't want no money for it or nothing like that.
So he came to you.
Right, he came to me. I was like, let me see what he talking about. Once he got me the show with Twister and I actually opened up, he was like, well, now let's talk business. I'm trying to be like your promoter. And then I was like, that's cool. So then we did a few more shows at other places. But by the time we got to Rialto, so basically it was his connection. But I know them people had known of me. They had already been knowing of me just from the string of my video. I put out a video called Nobody Knows You. And them people inboxed me and was like, why didn't you tell us you was shooting a video in front of our place? We could have changed the words on the marquee to say your name. Like, I was like, what? How y'all know? I didn't even know y'all knew me. Then the people who I played the piano on, they shared my shit in the group and was like, this is a great video shot by this guy downtown. So the people was catching wind of me through the videos because I was sharing, I was marketing myself, and Facebook wasn't restricting us like that at the time. So it kind of played a part in me getting my first show at the Rialto, which was Nelly. He got the show for me. While I was in jail, he got the show for me. And by the time I got out of jail, I got out of jail to a show. Niggas thought I was lying. I was in jail like, I'm going to open up for Nelly.
So you
like,
did time in Tucson?
Yeah, I did 3 months in Pima County.
Man, they be trying to get in, snatch everybody up.
Yeah.
Hell, you playing no games, boy. This city a motherfucker, boy. But still got love for Tucson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, so one thing that I heard you say was that he came to you. You didn't reach out to him. He came to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only did he come to you, the way you said it was the video and the way that you market the video. The way I interpret it is that basically your hard work and efforts from what you was doing for your music career as knowing that you're a business and what you need to do to put yourself out there in this city that you're not from, you know what I'm saying? You put in that work, you grind. So what was your marketing strategy? Like, how did you get to the point to where a person like me from out of town can look up Tucson artists or Arizona artists and come across you, or you know what I'm saying, a promoter that deal with those big names and those big venues can come across your music and want to promote you? Like, what was you doing? Like, what was your strategy when you came here?
I think something that helped me was when I was recording at Mario Studio. You're not the only person that said that. My partner Daquan Billions said when he seen me,
I know Daquan Billions. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Daquan Billions, the fucking bro. When he seen he was in California looking up what studio should I record in Tucson, and he looked up the studios and Zona Zero popped up. Then he looked at the videos and I popped up in one of the videos, and he was like, "What?" And then he went to my page and synced the video and was like, "Damn, this nigga must be on." He thought I was on. Like he thought I was on. He was like,
"Cause
I
of
just
how
want
you
to
was
meet
putting
him."
your videos together.
Yeah, like with Young Mac putting out the videos, and then the fact that I was in the studio record, like Mario or record the people, whoever in his booth, like,
and put it on their YouTube page or
on his IG, on his Facebook, and he just listed. Like when you look, if you Google map it, he listed.
So outside of that, what else was you doing?
I was making my name known in the city. Like what I would do. I'm gonna tell you what I really did. When I first moved here and I realized that I realized that I didn't have no outlet to do shit. I started to look up Tucson people. Like I don't know. I think I went to his page and I let him tell me who the rappers was, and I start looking through rappers' pages and looking at who liked they shit, and start adding them as friends. Start adding people's audiences. Then I'll start asking questions like, "What's a good studio to record at?" In some kind of way, Pike Romero, somebody.
Shout out to Pike.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Pike. Oh, every,
I'ma
you know what I'm
tell
saying, music scene, you know what I'm saying, in Tucson, Arizona. That's like the godfather of the music scene.
That was the build-up. I was the build-up to tell you about Pike, because Pike was my breakthrough, because I think through Pike is how I met Young Mac. Pike is how I would start to get the shows, because his word about his good word about me was what made people want to take chances with me. That's what I really realized, and I got to respect him on that, just because motherfuckers like Rip D, it was certain people that was promoters that already had a position in the scene here. So when you come to somebody's city, that's almost like, if you don't respect what they going on, it's almost like, fuck what y'all got going on. Look at me. People don't take to that kindly. So I kind of I want to fuck, like, we want to fuck with the scene first, just to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on.
Show
like,
love. You know
yeah, show love. We'll try to be a part, and and get in where you fit in, and not try to overshine people. And that's really why my aspect was. That's why the first year the Tucson Hip Hop Festival, I didn't get it. I applied and I didn't get it. But the second year I got it. I came too soon. And when I got it, I rocked that bitch. But just me performing, me doing little shows here and there, fucking with different promoters. I can't remember dude's name. He moved to Phoenix. It was another black dude. Then you got, damn, I hate that I be forgetting people's name, because it was a few key players that was showing love, that was letting me rock, let me get the mic, let me do this, allowing me to build a communication and connection with the scene.
So you was putting in work in the streets. You wasn't sitting at home just on social media or twiddling your thumbs. You was really out here putting in work, being consistent with it, networking, trying to see who's who, you know what I'm saying, how the game moving and all that stuff. And in the long run, it worked out for you, because the right people start to see you and research and stuff, and so your stuff started to grow.
Facts. Big old facts. Big old fact. Yeah, when I moved there, I was fucking around, but I left and I came back. So 2017 is when all that really started to pop off. First big show I got here, I want to say, was Tucson Hip Hop Festival. And when I rapped that time, the Bun B came. So Bun B wound up rapping that night. And after that, it was like, I did the Arizona Festival in Phoenix. I know I did Nelly, Boosie, Trippie Redd, Too Short, DJ Quick.
I know you did a lot of big stars. I forgot,
yeah.
So, are you happy with where you're at now? You know what I'm saying, with your music career?
No, because
I'm surprised you say that. I thought you was gonna say yes.
No, because if you want to be technical, and these motherfuckers listening, if you can't make money off of the product that you putting out, which would be your music or whatever you have for sale, enough to suffice your whole living expenses, it is considered a hobby. I've spent probably way more money on music than niggas is spending on a weed. And I know that habit is costly.
Yeah.
These songs that I'm recording cost $100 a pop. The videos be minimum $300.
Yeah.
I'm dropping, dog. I got a video to fucking almost all my songs.
And you stay consistently dropping, like, you know what I'm saying, wasting no time.
I ain't never got a free video. I don't want it.
Cause I was gonna say, nigga, I'm pretty sure I offered you a free video or something before. But if I haven't, I would definitely.
I had to give you money up.
You definitely always pay. You definitely always pay to came through. But when I first came out here, the key play is if I see you hustling, like, consistent with it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to help me out. I always offer everybody some type of free work. I don't come asking. I come with my hand out first. But like I said, in the beginning, it took you some time to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
You
But we can still do it, though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem. I fuck with you because, like I said, you a hustler, you a grinder. And I know if you stick with it, you know what I'm saying, it's going to happen. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, you to be like, oh, he went on bandwagon. No, Cash was there the whole motherfucking time.
Facts.
The whole, every opportunity, like I keep telling you, send me your music, G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you
so
do. You just
know
did.
What I'm saying? Like, I don't be playing,
just
G.
did.
You know what I'm saying? So, we done talked about where you from. We done talked about New Orleans. We done talked about Tucson. We done talked about the Tucson music scene. Is there anything else, you know what I'm saying, that you want to talk about? Maybe future plans, future music, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe something you want to let up and coming artists know, or the artists of Tucson know, to help the music scene, or to help us come together.
That's big. I mean, that alone is something that anybody's scene need. If your scene gonna thrive, what they gotta understand is working together makes you look powerful and secure. Not insecure, it makes you look secure. When you look secure as a man, it makes people trust whatever is going on. When you look insecure as a man, it's hard for anybody to trust it because people are already looking to follow something. How can I follow something that seems insecure?
Mm-hmm.
So when it don't have no togetherness, I'm not supporting that rap scene. Them motherfuckers, they not only can they not rap, they be beefing with each other. Mm-hmm. Don't nobody want to support that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless if all the music was tight or not, if all them niggas came together, people like, that looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
Facts.
They rapping together.
Everybody want to start popping out to everybody video shoots and stuff like that because they seen the last video. Like, damn, you see such and such in his video. Damn, let's start popping out. You know what I'm saying?
You see, it's that easy. That's what Atlanta did. All them boys getting money together.
They key at that shit.
Yeah, man, they know how to do that.
They key at.
Then they get around each other and be dancing, fanning money out. I got more money than you, but it's friendly competition.
Yeah, that's the difference.
They don't understand.
Ain't nothing wrong with friendly competition.
Because when it's not, that mean that you really feel some kind of way. You really jealous. You really can't stand by this dude because you really don't like him. That's insecurity, dog. Who want to follow that? They don't want to follow that shit. They like, man.
I definitely don't want to follow that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why, like, you know, I'm human. I done had my ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And have my differences with how I thought about the city, and you know what I'm saying, then distance myself from certain people within the Tucson music industry, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I'm at a point to where I realized by seeing certain documentaries and certain stuff that, you know, if I'm trying to hold myself on a certain type of pedestal, I can't hold what somebody else do, make that change my character. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying? So if people gonna hate and feel some type of way, that don't mean I still shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, share their stuff, still promote them, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to do it for the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we have these outlets and these avenues in this scene that's somebody's gonna blow, and it's going to open up the door, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of us. They don't even have to reach back. Once they get through, the industry is going to start looking, because right now the industry not looking, like you said. You know what I'm saying? They thinking about those major cities. They not thinking about Tucson, Arizona, or I'm not sure if they thinking about Arizona at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I feel like people just think about Arizona as the plug and, you know what I'm saying, the desert, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that or whatever. But, yeah, definitely change how, you know what I'm saying, I'm operating, moving, and my thing is about, you know what I'm saying, making sure we got the best scene. I feel like once people, like you said, certain people don't want to deal with that, and so once I bring the group of positive people, you know what I'm saying, together, we get on this, you know what I'm saying, thought process or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's going to build. And the ones that's not with it, the majority is gonna be like, nah, we ain't with that drama, we ain't with that BS, we ain't trying to have it, like you said, you know, we ain't trying to entertain that, you know.
That's a good organization mechanism.
No, so we definitely gonna get to that. So we about to go ahead and let Hesus DaGod get up out of here. Any last words you want to say real quick?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, man. Hesus DaGod, HESUSDAGOD, and you can follow me on anything. If you look that up, it's gonna pop me up, man. Fuck with me.
That's Hesus DaGod, everybody. Hesus DaGod, yeah. All right, coming up next, we got Hesus DaGod, Trauma Blocking, and then we're gonna have 30 minutes of straight music. We about to turn up AZUR, Arizona Underrated Radio, and you rocking with the one and only hot boy of Tucson, DJ Cash. Let's go.